And basically the idea with the scratch fade is two things. One, it's got to feel great, and the other is it's got to last a long time. So the Vestax was like the first attempt they did with like a regular technology. It lasts probably, I mean, how long does it last, like, the Vestax if you use it?
It depends on who you are.
Yeah,
all right.
depends.
It probably lasts anywhere from 2 weeks for like DJ Craze to like about maybe like 6 months to a year. Like really for like if you're a regular DJ though, if you don't do any battling with it, you could probably that shit could probably last a life of
Good,
it.
2 3 years.
All right, but if you're like a heavy stretch DJ, it'd probably be saying like
about like a year.
But yeah.
6 months to a year.
You start hearing bleeding about 6 months and you can.
But I mean, so the thing is like, and it's after that, Wayne came out with their fader, but that's
magnetic fader.
The magnetic fader, which is a cool fader, but it's just for their mixer, and so it's like, and then Pro X Fade came out for the you could something you can put in all mixes, but the problem is it's a great feeling fader, but it's even more. You have to clean it like every week.
Yes.
Yeah. So what happened is we were trying to figure out, okay, we need a fader like the Rain Magnetic that's going to fit anything you want.
Right.
So that's how that whole thing started.
Yeah, we had the Pro X Fade. Actually, I bought an AM100i with the Pro X Fade. It's the first mixer, second mixer that Elliot designed. And I talked to him on the email. I was like, man, this fader is good, but I'm cleaning it like every other day. And it's like, it comes out like I rub it with keg lube and it comes out black. I'm like, really, man? And so he went to work.
And actually, the thing that clinched it for me is I found there's a DJ I met. I work in Taiwan, and a DJ I met. He when he opened up the Pro X Fade, his hands were shaking because like that's like his life. It's like if it doesn't work, it's like it's gonna bust. So I said, okay, I've got to do something about it. I can't let people have to mess around with this stuff all the time. So I figured we got to make a really good fader that's gonna last. I mean, years, even for what you do, and it's gonna feel just right. Like I mean, feel is so critical. Like I mean, if you take even like an ordinary like Vestax PCB, I mean, I don't know if you notice like when you're moving with it. Even if you don't go right along the rail, it's still very smooth, right?
Right.
I mean, how does it? For you, why don't I ask you? How does this compare to other faders, like the Rains and the Vestaxes? Like as far as the feel?
I think it's a little smoother than the Rains magnetic faders.
Okay.
It's not as smooth as the Infiniums, but the Infiniums have a lot of digital step noise.
Okay.
Is this a digital fader?
It's a digital fader, but it's not an optical fader, so you don't have to worry about dust or anything.
I'm not worried about dust. I'm worried about how many digital steps is it?
256.
56.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
How many steps are between one side of the fader and the other digitally?
Like
Tell me what the resolution is.
We have to do a little pie chart. Now you look at sound, right? You know how many people know what this is? Sine wave, right?
Right.
Well, electronics can't see that. Digital electronics. What it does is it makes an approximation by doing this digitally, right? That make sense?
Yep.
But what happens is, if you notice, there's not enough steps. It looks like a staircase, doesn't it? That's called zipper noise. And you hear some of the older digital faders, the first ones, when you really cut fast, you could hear it digitally step up or down. And the more steps, obviously, the closer it is to being really that, right?
Well, what's happening is the sine wave is going to go like this.
It's going to keep doing that, right?
You hear different steps.
Yes. So what you're going to hear is you're going to hear the difference, especially when you're doing fast movements.
You hear more of a click.
Right, click. Yeah, exactly. You won't hear a fade. Now you probably don't give a shit, but if you're scratching and if you're trying to be real smooth with it, you know, we like to hear every little nook and cranny and shit. We want to hear every fucking 30-second note or whatever the hell we're doing. And we hear another note in that motherfucker ain't supposed to be there because it's that shit. We're going to call this motherfucker. Son, man.
But here, seriously, there's actually two parts. One is the 256 steps on the fader itself, but it's also a lot of the mixers. A lot of mixers nowadays have something called VCA circuitry.
Right.
So most of the circuitry they use will actually, when it steps, like when the sound goes from here to here, it doesn't do that. It goes like that.
Right.
But it's just enough so that when instead of going, you hear.
Yeah.
You hear like more of a wash fade in kind of thing.
And that's not sharp.
Yeah.
By the way, VCA is voltage controlled amplification. By the way, so you guys know. You don't give a fuck. I like this dude, man. He's like super stiff, but he's trying to be cool. He's like, yeah. That's the Eddie Murphy Coming to America and stuff. Yeah. Don't you have records? I can relax. Yes.
Long trip. I just saw that movie like a month ago.
Tell me that was the best movie in the world.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
Yes, in the face. That was the best movie. Now I'm trying to ease you. I'm trying to ease you off, you know, the stiffness, man. Before you know.
Well,
Well, he's trying to stiff you, man. I'm doing it.
No, anybody else in the audience who have tried
You
Innofader?
You ever tried it?
You know, like on the side, like what was your